Hi everybody! It's Sunday and I've just got home from a huge family lunch and I feel like a lion that's just set a gazelle. I'm absolutely loaded up. It's quite late in the day. It is nearly 5 o'clock. I've just got home and I don't like to make too much noise on Sundays. So today I'm having a bit of a tidy up in here. I'm only going to walk about for an hour. But what I am going to do is see if it'll start up. And I'm doing this for one reason really, and that's to video it running, because like we mentioned in the last video, I'm considering taking the fuel tank out of it. So when the fuel tank's out, it may not run again for quite a while. And I'm considering selling the engine. And I think I'll be taking the engine out, I don't know when, if I'm honest with you. But I'm going to make this video now while I'm thinking about it, because I know what I'm like. Something will happen, a wire will get caught, the fuel line will get caught, I'll disable it somehow and it'll be a nightmare to get it running again. So I'm going to drop the ramp down, see if I can find my battery charger. I don't know what I've done with that. I can't think of the last time this was running. The last time it ran was the first video I ever posted on YouTube about the car. No, it wasn't. It was the third video that I've ever posted about the car, and it was when I took it around the block when we first did the brake disc conversion. So it's not run for ages. It's freezing cold now. Yeah. Leave it with me for a minute or two, and I'll see if I can get it fired up. Oh! Another hole in another bloody t-shirt. Going down. Okay, so the engine's cold. Like I say, it's not been started up for a hell of a long time. That's the fuel pump priming up. Let's see if she's gonna go. You ready? One couple of pumps on the throttle. Might have to get in it. Well, that answers that question then. Right, round two. The fuel pump's sticking on it, and I've just put a piece of wire between the pump and the battery, and I've tapped it with a little hammer, and the pump started clicking again. Excuse me. So let's just have another quick go. We'll give it a helping hand. I know I'm off camera, I'm sorry about this. We'll give it a helping hand with a bit of brake cleaner. Oh, your mother's arse. Right. Give me 10 minutes. Crikey O'Reilly. Right then. We've got a starting sequence. Ignition on. Tap fuel pump. Fuel pump tapped. Brake cleaner. Ignition. Contact. Right, so it's just started up. There's no smoke at all. That's obviously freezing cold. I can put my hand on the, well, I'll show you. It's totally cold. I can put my hand on the radiator, on the engine. The choke's still out a little bit. Looks like the fuel pump was a bit tight or stuck, one of the two. Just pushing the choke in a bit. Engines never sound good on camera. I'm going to get the door open before I die of carbon monoxide poisoning. I love it. I want to take it for a drive now. Sounds dead good. Right. I'm going to let it run for a bit. I'm going to let it warm up. I won't continue filming because you've got the hang of it now. You can see it's a fabulous engine, no smoke, dead quiet, lovely. I absolutely love it. There you are. It's Wednesday and I've not worked on the car since Sunday. In fact, I didn't really work on the car on Sunday. I'm on mornings this week, so it's up at 4, back at 3. I've got an hour to play with. An hour here, there and everywhere will help get a few little jobs out the way. Today, I would really love to get this sill tacked in. We've been looking at it now for, 2 videos and still not got it in. So I've got it on the bench. I've just got my hairdryer on it. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll put some Weld 3 zinc primer on there. I'm going to turn you around, point you that way. Less talking, more doing. I'm just trying to get this paint to dry. Oh, my hairdryer don't work. It's in. Well, it's tacked in anyway. What I'm going to do now is basically start welding it in. I won't video it all. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will fit it all. We'll speed it all up like we normally do, and hopefully by today we'll have this panel welded in, and we might have a look at seeing if we can start placing the outer sill in there, which is going to take a bit of cutting as well because we're not going back to the manufacturer's joints. But we'll explain that in a bit. I'm going to pause here and restart it because it saves me having to edit it in the video. Right, let's have a go at it. luscious. Right, we're back. False alarm. I thought I was going to sneeze then. Right, so on the last piece of this video, you saw me welding the inner sill in, and that came out really good. I'm dead chuffed with it. So in this bit of the video, we need to start thinking about placing the outer sill on. And these videos are about, at the minute, they're about a week behind my progress. And I've got a Facebook page for this channel, and I've already posted a photo with the outer sill in place. And someone's seen this, and they know what I'm like, and they said, whatever you do, Nicky boy, put the wing and the door on to make sure that the outer sill is in the correct place. Because it'd be a bit of a bugger if you welded it on and find out you can't shut the door. So this is where we are. We've got the wing and the door back on the car. Let me zoom you out a bit. And as you can see there, we've got a lovely gap down the sill, under the door, and that's looking good. The sill, end of the sill lines up with the door. We've got a bit of a gap on the wing. That's because the wing isn't bolted on. And also, I've looked around this side, and there's also a bit of a gap there. So, you know, this thing ain't a show car. This is a fun car. This is for me to have fun with and learn new skills. Like I've said a few times, I'm not a panel beater. I don't do body work. This isn't my job. My job isn't related to any of this sort of stuff. I'm just doing this for fun. And if it isn't bang on, but I've done it to the best of my ability, then that's what we're going to roll with. So now we're going to need to start thinking about prepping that panel up so we can weld it onto the car. But before we do that, there's a few little jobs we need to address. Jobs that we've started but never quite completed. So we'll do those next. Right, first things first, we need to finish off the jobs we've started before we get dead excited and go any further. So one of the first things I need to do is, I need to extend that flange down the new panel so we've got something to weld the corner into. That's one little job out of the way. I thought you were recording, I clearly didn't press record, but we've now got that flange back in again. And that will give us something to weld this back quarter onto. So we've got a gap here, yeah? That's the new sill panel. This is the bit I made at the back. And this is a bloody great big hole. Now I think the original panel had a 90-degree flange on the back of that, where this one doesn't seem to. I can't be really 100% because it was dead rusty when I got in there. But we need to close it up nevertheless, so I'm going to cut a bit of steel out, we'll weld it in there, that'll sort that out. That's my next job. Right then, we're going to fill in this gap. I'm going to use a bit of cardboard aided design, like that. Should I just tape that on, paint over it? We'll make that out of metal and get it stuck in. While you're here, I've not forgot about the seatbelt hardware. I'm just unsure of the position on the B panel. So I'm still doing my homework, but I've still got it. He's still got it. Come and say hello then.
Hello.
Hey up, what are you doing?
Well, I just want something on my face to get a light off.
You want something on your face to get the light off? Do you want a mask on your head? Do you? Hang on there then. Okay, we've closed that little gap up. It's looking okay from the back as well. There we go, let's close that. There was nothing there before. If you go back a few videos, you'll see that that was just all rust. Had no clue what it looked like, so we had to use a bit of artistic flair and have a guess at it. I still don't know what it looks like, but that looks all right to me. Now then, we're getting to the point of wanting to weld the outer sill on. And there's still a bit of work involved there. We're going back to the mental list, aren't we? We're still thinking about putting some seatbelt hardware in there. I've done a bit of homework. I have seen some inertia reel kits that they use in kit cars and that sort of thing. And if I knew the height of the inertia reel bit and the pivot on the top, I would be quite happy drilling a hole in this, putting a reinforcing plate in the back and going from there. As you can tell from my pauses, I'm still thinking about this. So what I might do quickly, while I've got some time on my hands, got to be a bit quieter now as well, I might see if I can get a bit of info off the internet about the dimensions of an inertia reel, the reel part of it. Yeah. Work in progress. I think tonight, what I can do is, because I'm not ready to like stop yet, so I think I'm going to prep the outer sill up and maybe start thinking about popping some holes in it so we can spot weld it onto the inner sill panel. That'd be a job well done, and it shouldn't take too long either. Friday. Hooray for Friday! Here we go, look you. I've just put a load of little marks down the lengths of the flange, and we're going to put a 7mm hole in those so we can spot weld it onto the car. I'm going to have to shut the door down, which is it's glorious out there. We should be out there soaking in some vitamin D, but we don't want to upset the neighbours now, do we? So we're going to shut the door down, centre pop that, get the drill out, and away we go. So close. While we're waiting for your paint to dry, we're going to make a seatbelt anchor. I should really look on the internet to see what size the reels are. Any sane person we'll do the homework before the attempt to do this. So let's get the grinder out and cut it up anyway. Shall I just have a quick look? See if we can find any info. I'll be daft not to, won't I? I'm going to pause you for a minute. There you go. Universal seat belts. If we go 100mm square, we'll be in the right part, won't we? In the right tent. So let's use a bit of cardboard. We'll draw a 10cm square out. We'll see how it fits in the car, and then we'll make something out of metal. Pillar drill, Aldi. Only place where you can go to for a tin of corned beef and come out with a Geiger counter. Need a bigger drill bit. It's tight. It'll do. My phone went flat, so you didn't get a chance to see me weld it in, but I'm sure there you can get the hang of it. We've got a couple of 2mm plates welded together and welded to the inner sill. That'll be a seatbelt mount. Now, I've got to commit to it. We've got to put the outer sill on, haven't we? Let's go for it. Looking groovy, baby. Right. Let's hit it. Right, let's hit it. Let's turn the gas on. Purge the pipe. Amplify the ping machine. Eyes down for a full house. I'm gonna have a minute. Service will resume after a quick slurp. I need to clean this up a bit, it's not welding very well. I'm gonna pause you. I'm just gonna clean that pardon me, excuse me. Just gonna clean that metal up. I don't think I've ground the paint off it. It's got zinc on it, but I think I've sprayed the zinc over the original paint, so let's get that cleaned up. We're looking for a brilliant weld, aren't we? We don't want it all splattery and horrible, do we? I'll tell you what, this is going to be a huge video file if I carry on doing this. You've seen me do the top bit, the bottom bit's the same. So I'm going to turn you off. It'll save me hard drive space as well. And I'm going to carry on welding it in, and then we'll come back to you when we get the grinder out, maybe. Okay. What you've got. There you go. Is that it?
Well, mate.
Crack the beer out. Crack the beer out. Crack the beer out. I reckon, because this video is getting quite long already, should we call it a draw for this one? In the next one, we'll put the back corner in. We'll grind all these up so it looks something like. I'm dead chuffed with it. Oh, really? I know it doesn't always look like it, but I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having a brilliant time. Okay. We're in. Yay! I'm going to celebrate with a tin of lager. Look me up on Facebook, it's the Knick Knack, you'll recognise the logo. I do post a few sneaky photos on there. Right, okay, I've got one for you. When this is done, which way do you want me to go? That way? Or that way? Leave a comment below. Enjoy the rest of, well, this is my weekend, it's Saturday. It is, I don't know, 1:45, which is the perfect time to pack up for the day. See you in the next one.